My hair's a mess. I need to just shave it all off. Maybe I should shave. This video is going to be for the Runcam HD, but the same concept applies to Runcam 2 as well. What we're going to be doing is turning the Runcam HD into a Runcam split. First thing that we're going to do is reduce weight and size by removing the battery from the Runcam. Second thing we're going to do is connect the Runcam to your receiver for power. The third thing is show you guys how to update your software so it works properly. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is remove these two screws at the top and remove the bottom half of the Runcam. And just to set a baseline, the Runcam HD weighs somewhere around 45 grams. This is where the video forks off a little bit. What you could do is remove the printed circuit board itself and have an even lighter Runcam, but the bottom half of the Runcam weighs somewhere around 5 grams, and I prefer to keep it for extra rigidity and in case I get in a crash, because I don't want to damage the circuit board itself. If you would like to remove the printed circuit board, just remove these 3 screws and you should be good. My micro USB didn't really fit, so I removed these 2 clips on the sides, lifted them, and removed the plastic housing. What you should do is put a little bit of hot glue there to keep it safe. Since the camera is usually held in place by friction fitting and we don't have the top half, we're going to wrap it in electrical tape to keep the camera down. So now we're going to see if everything's working properly. The red and black from the micro USB, connect that to your receiver. The white and black, that's your video signal, so connect that to your video transmitter, and we're going to check out our video receiver to see how that looks. So we like this, and we're going to adhese it down. So now the next step is the software. Connect your Runcam to your computer and we'll begin. So go ahead and get on app.runcam.com/tool and then navigate to your Runcam's directory. Next up, you're going to see a file called dump-config-info. You're going to take this file and you're going to put it inside your browser and upload it on runcam.com to check your firmware version. In this case, we are on the latest firmware, so we can just immediately change our settings. Once you get to the settings, this is what the screen's going to look like. Now what we're going to do is turn on Power On Auto Recording. What Power On Auto Recording does is once the camera has power, it's going to start recording immediately. And because of that, we're not going to need to use the buttons as much. Next thing we're going to turn on is Image Flip. What Image Flip does is basically turn the image around 180 degrees. We need to do this because we're going to be placing the camera on its back. It's more convenient to flip the image now rather than in post-processing. I'm also going to turn on a setting called loop recording. What loop recording does is once you reach the max size on your SD card, it deletes the oldest file and starts recording over it. Now we're going to test if everything works. The easiest way to test if everything works is to plug power in and see if the Runcam is recording. And in this case, the Runcam is recording, so everything's fine. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I realize that this isn't exactly like a Runcam split, and I wouldn't advise you to use the Runcam HD as your FPV camera either. As you can see in this graphic right here, and by the way, all the videos in the background are shot by the Runcam HD, the Runcam HD has quite a bit of delay, around 50 to 100 milliseconds. Now, it's kind of jarring. You can fly on it, but I would not suggest it in any way, shape, or form. That's why I have a second camera on my FPV racing wing. Thanks again for watching. Drop any suggestions you might have. You're the best, what do you want to see next? And thanks for sticking around.